Hello, happy Friday. Whoop whoop. Mrs. Fletcher-Brown here, and I'm going to be talking you through our final English lesson this week. So here is a fun activity to get you started. So these aliens have landed on Earth, and I want you to see if you can persuade them to go back to their planet Mars. See if you can use the persuasive phrases and words and questions and language that you've been using throughout this week's lessons. You might want to do this with somebody at home. See if they can persuade them even better than you. Okay, so today, we're going to be editing and improving our work. And although our learning objective this week has been building up to writing a persuasive letter, being able to edit and improve our work is an incredibly important skill. And if you've done this letter at home, you will have had some feedback, of course, from your class teacher, and they might give you a few points to help you in this lesson. So I'd like to start off, first of all, with having a little look at this. Mr. Whoops. Mr. Whoops needs help to fix these sentences. See if you can spot his mistakes and write the sentences correctly on your whiteboard or a piece of paper if you're at home. And we need to be looking out for mistakes with his spelling, his grammar, so those are the words and the tenses that he's using potentially, and the punctuation. So here is the sentence. See if you can fix this for him. I am disappointed because I forgot to bring my library book to school. See if you can correct all of his mistakes and write down the correct sentence. Okay, you'll be able to click on the answer there as well, just to check that you've actually managed to correct it properly. Sorry. Right, okay, so now is the main bulk of our lesson. So we're going to be editing our letters today. And we're looking out for obvious things such as spelling mistakes, capital letters, punctuation, full stops, and seeing if sentences make sense. But your teachers will probably have given you feedback on some of the features of persuasive writing. So for example, they might have given you feedback on how well you've managed to use the point, evidence, and explain structure to each of your paragraphs. They might have given you feedback on using the first or second person, so addressing that reader directly. They might have given you a bit of feedback in terms of how you can develop your persuasive language even more. So this lesson is going to be very, very individual to you and the feedback that you've received from your class teacher. So take the time to read through your letter and through that feedback. And using a green pen, it's time to show us that you can edit and improve by editing your work directly. So you might be editing capital letters and spelling mistakes, punctuation. You might be crossing sentences out neatly with a ruler and writing the correct version of them underneath. So that's what you're aiming to do. Once you've done that and you're happy with your editing, we'd like you to take a brand new piece of paper, and we'd like you to start from the beginning and write out your letter to Mo in neat, including all of those improvements that you've made. See if you can put it in an envelope, write Mo's address on the front. You might have to make that up. And we'd love to see your final drafts. Well done for this week. You've done brilliantly. We're incredibly proud of you. And we'll see you very, very soon.